first few I made up. I want to test them in here. 147 grain. Let's see if they're subsonic with a longer barrel. I know they are with a pistola, but not with that. I don't know about this. Hey, they sound it. They're empty. Well, I was happy, so they're subsonics. And a long barrel. It's too damn cold to hook up the counter. So I just put the suppressor on and do it, see what happens. Alright, I brung these out. These are a 133 grain bullet. I love the contour of that bullet. You see it? NOE smooth. Oh, they cast like easy. These are going to be supersonic. I already know they are. I haven't given up. I might work on them to get them to come down. Different powder or something, because I really like the bullet. But they're only 133 grain. And I just happen to have some, and I got the gun out. I got me out. I don't know if the camera will pick up the difference. Still, it's shooting it. It's not loud for the shooter bad, but it does make the crack as it goes down range when it passes, breaks the sound barrier. I don't know how many I grabbed in my pocket. Just these, I think, are going to make a little more pop. You hear that crack? Accurate as heck. That one didn't eject all the way. Maybe I can't lower the charge down anymore. Now if I'm going to keep them supersonic, I can tune them up a little bit, get them to go faster yet. I was trying to slow them down. Come back far enough to reset the trigger. Around with it, just didn't reset the trigger. We'll try that one in a minute. Problem you get into when you're working up subsonic stuff, you keep going lower and lower. At some point you get to the point where the gun won't function, or they lose accuracy, or they tumble. Oh, let's try another one. Everybody deserves a second chance, right? It didn't touch the primer, just the trigger didn't reset, didn't go back far enough. Hey Ahmed, how you doing, buddy? I'm fine if you could shoot my ass, that's how I'm doing. Alright, now I'll go get the 1911. Here we are. This is my Kimber 1911, 9mm. I think I got 6 rounds in here because I saved 4 of them. I want to run that other threaded 1.9. You got to make sure you. I didn't put the suppressor on. You got to reconfigure and all that crap, and I just didn't want to. I don't need to. I know they're subsonic, right? Trying to see if they'll function. Seen the case eject. The hammer didn't fall. It wasn't reset at all. Maybe I limp wristed it. I don't know. Possible. Even without a suppressor, these are quieter than a standard. Can I still see it? Than a standard 9mm. I don't even have ears on. It's not bothering me a bit. Of course, I am half deaf. Might as well go the rest of the way, right? Gun is empty. I'm gonna lay this one on the wood because that one can't really think about getting wet. Oh, here's a little moisture. I should do this in a separate video. I'm trying to learn about all this video stuff. Be right back with another one, hopefully. This here, I have a pair of these. I have one at 45 ACP, which I'm going to give to my sons when we do the paperwork. And I got this 9mm too. Well, my son doesn't shoot 9. He just doesn't have any. And I'm not really interested in loading 2 calibers for him. XD-9. Again, I bought it because it was the only thing I could find. Well, it was the most inexpensive gun I could find. It was threaded before I got my suppressor. Then once I got my 1911, I've never shot this since. So I don't know. I mean, it's a good gun. I like 1911, Jim. Watch, I won't be hit the broadside of a barn with it. Functioned, I liked it. That was ejecting some brass. Of course, the gun light. So I want the brass big enough to dip it out of the snow and the cold. It is easier to find your brass though, in the covered in the snow. Can you guys see the little specks everywhere? But from shooting the other day, I know that they're going to be froze. They'll freeze down. They're hot. They jump out and then they freeze instantly. But I'll probably pick them up because that's the kind of guy I am. She's empty. Yeah, I got to hang on that gun. I'll have to try it with a suppressor. It's a nice gun. Hell, I don't know. I got a SR9C to carry, but I could probably pick me up a barrel for this, an aftermarket that doesn't have the thread on it, and I could use this as a carry gun without. I wouldn't want to carry a gun with that thing. Like, I would just think this to get caught on your clothing and crap. I'd want to have a barrel that didn't have any threads and it wasn't a hazard to check. All right, because I just can't help myself. I have to pick up the brass. And hey, I can bend down now. It's great. It used to be I couldn't bend down. Now it ain't a problem. I know 9mm is cheap, but it's not as cheap as I am. Brass going all the way over here. I have a hard time believing that there's not enough stars to work there. That would melt it all the way down to the ground. Stepped on that one. Got it. Oh, that's chilly on the hands, and I got to dry my hands off before I pick up my guns. Particularly the 1911. I don't want to get it rusted and stuff. My range needs some work. I'm not going to walk down there. Some of them just need to be unflipped. I put boards back there. I don't know if you guys see it or not. So that those little ones wouldn't flip around. When I hit them with a 450, so 458 SOCOM, they just flip around. And then, I don't forget, it wasn't Tony this time. Somebody took out that one chain. I got to fix it. When that weather breaks, has so much to do when the weather breaks. I don't know. Good news is my greenhouse survived. We had some awful winds here like a week ago. I mean, it was 40, 50 miles an hour sustained for a while. But it survived. Got some plans off YouTube. I kind of modified them a little bit because that's what I do. Nice area. I can work in there. I got my saw in there. I got it covered because it drips in there. Can you see through the window? Because the snow is over the door. Double layered. That's why that fan there is blowing air between them. It's usually about 20, 25 degrees warmer in there. hopefully come springtime I can plant me some seeds in there. If one more person asks me if I'm going to grow marijuana in there, I'm going to beat them, okay? I swear. See? 2 layers of plastic. And that air in there is supposed to create a 3 R factor. I don't know, hopefully it'll work out. I'm going to run water over here and everything. Over there I'm going to build some more of those units. Cucumbers. I got some plans, man. I got some plans. I don't know if they're any good, but they're my plans. I'm going to try them. Supposed to run coax all the way down here to get that antenna back up and running, but I had to take the one leg down because we stand there and shoot shotgun, and we're having fun. So I'd rather shoot the guns and have enough second antenna. It'll come to me. I'll rig something up where I can take that up and down real easy. It won't be a problem. I can take a leg up and down in 5 minutes with an antenna. So I probably will run the coax out there. And the water runs overhead. And that way it'll be easier to drain in the winter next time. I'll be able to drain the easily, so I don't have to worry about it freezing. Tanks are all in good shape. I drained them all. They're all open on the bottom, and I positioned them so they'd be away from the wind, so the wind wouldn't blow the stuff up in the openings. So I've checked them. They're doing just fine. So we've had a pretty. Oh wow! My one solar panel twisted. I have to fix it. I won't be getting much energy. And I'm greedy. That's number 4. These are 250 watt panels. You know, well, in the winter you can get that much. In winter they're much more efficient because they're cold. They like being ice cold. Come on, you. There we go. There's bunny tracks and everything on here. Hey, you can see it now. I don't know if this camera will pick it up or not. Can you see the snow line behind my berm? That's a natural hill back there, so I kind of have a second chance to do something stupid. I try not to shoot there. I try to keep it all in the berm because of ricochets and all that, but it never hurts to have a little extra protection, right? Never hurts. All right. Goodbye.